Welcome to our podcast. Today we're going to be slaving away, doing the Johan assignment. We'll be talking about one specific protest song, Tear the Fascist by WW2. My name is S. Jong, and let's welcome our special guest.
Hi, I am Austin Show.
Let's get right into it. It was the height of WW2 when the United States got involved in fighting Nazi Germany.
And that was after Pearl Harbor when the Japs nuked our fleets. The song artist is anti-fascist himself. And given the historical context, it was likely written for the Allied power or Americans. This is related to the First Amendment, as the artist is protected under the freedom of speech and expression.
Now let's get into the lyrical and legal anal analysis.
Let me read stanza 1 for the viewers. There's a great and a bloody fight round this whole world tonight, and the battle, the bombs, and shrapnel rain. Hitler told the world around he would tear our union down. But our union's gonna break them slavers' chains. In line 4 and 5, Woody Guthrie uses metonymy for the word union. The word union to represent the organized labor movement and the Allied forces in World War II. He is saying that our union is a tangible fighting force.
The East Wind Lion agrees with what you just said, Austin Chow. I never interpreted it further than an organized labor movement.
My nuts are itching a little bit. Give me a 30-second break.
Okay, let's resume what we were talking about. By the way, nice droopy sack.
Thanks, SJ. My balls are heavy to carry. I will now read stanza 2. Our union's gonna break them slavers' chains. I walked up on a mountain in the middle of the sky. Could see every farm and every town. I could see all the people in this whole wide world. That's the union that'll tear the fascists down, down, down. That's the union that'll tear the fascists down. In line 2, Woody uses hyperbole for claiming I walked up on a mountain in the middle of the sky, could see every farm and every town, saying that it is essentially humanity, including farms and every town, fighting against Hitler. Woody uses imagery for us to feel the injustice by describing the battles, bomb and shrapnel raining in stanza 1. He also describes London in ruins and Paris in chains with personification. This is meant to make us feel trapped, suffocated, and even claustrophobic.
That was some good shit from you, Austin Chow. Now let's get into the legality portion of the assignment.
The song was never censored, banned, or censored. However, people in the present like to alter or restrict the song on YouTube. The song was released at this specific moment because it was the middle of WW to 1939 to 1945, and the outcome was uncertain. It was meant to root for the United States to beat the Axis power. It advocates for more unity, a union, rather than imminent lawless action. It is rather calling for the entire military, so not imminent lawless action since it is a national threat. It would pass the Miller test because it advocating for ideology and unionization. It does not lose First Amendment protection. It would be protected if it was just a pure political opinion and asking for unionization. Inciting violence using shrapnel on a German kid does not make you protected.
Now let's get into a case study.
The parental advisory would impact the song because it would have less reach in retail stores. Also, kids would probably focus on the violence rather than the message because of the sticker. It is a form of soft censorship because the author might have self-censored for it to be sold properly.
Answer the legacy portion of the assignment, Austin Chow.
Hold on, I need to take a really long breather. song still resonates today as part of history. The issue has been resolved in the sense that the war is over, not by laws or amendments. For evidence, Italy resigned in 1943, Germany and Japan resigned in 1945, which Woody Guthrie got what he wanted.
Now let's get into our song playlist. Masters of War by Bob Dylan. I chose this song because it criticizes those gained a ton of power building massive weapons of destruction. Blowing in the Wind by Bob Dylan. I chose this song because it questions war itself, like World War II and what we lose gain from it. War Pigs by Bob Dylan. I chose this song because it is anti-war, which is related to war like World War II. The difference is that we are not the one in danger, but rather we chose our own war. Sunday Bloody Sunday by U2. I chose this song because it is advocating for anti-violence and relates to Bob Dylan songs. Heinz Hall by Macklemore. I chose this song because it is condemning Israel for what they're doing in Gaza, anti-genocide, war. We are done with the assignment.
That was the most juicy slop work we've done. Hopefully we get a better grade in the class now.